By the way, Truefire are running a 10-week boot camp. So it's a weekly video overview, in-depth video lesson, tiered homework assignments, community feedback, discussion, live Zoom session, and all of this for 10 weeks. Yeah, get involved. That's free, and you know, I'm a fan of the Truefire stuff anyway. So the other day I picked up this Fryette Power Station, which I did a video on, like, kind of suggesting that this could maybe, this sort of thing, you know, people know about them already, but these could be the sorts of things that are really going to allow people to get more out of their tube amps. One of the things that I should have said more clearly in that video is that if you had like a quieter amp, then these things can also boost amps. So if you had something like a Fender Champ, this could make a Fender Champ giggable with like clean headroom potentially, that sort of thing, as well as being able to attenuate. Anyway, the other thing that it can do is make direct tones kind of possible. LED was in bed at the time of making this video. I was really inspired by this tone. So what this tone is a Fender Deluxe Reverb reissue, the normal channel on like 6, and then I've got the BK Butler tube driver that Lowell sent over in front of that, and it's a really inspiring tone. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, but here's some playing. As I said, I found that super inspiring to play through. The thing that I love about it, basically you have this thing going on where it's like really hard to explain, but there's like a syrupiness to it. It's like quite a lot of gain, but not all of the gain. But it's also got like an envelope. just really hard to not continue playing it. Now, I don't know if you felt the same about that tone, whether it was something that you were digging as well. I have a tiny secret to impart to you. At certain points this song, I actually tried to dial in a Helix to sound very similar and feel similar, try and get some of this thing across. I didn't get super close, but or as close as, you know, like absolutely one-to-one recreation. I think it's kind of hard when you've got like a non-master volume amp cooking a bit, and then also the tube driver. But I did get somewhere that I thought was inspiring enough, and I don't know if you could tell, for instance, in the intro, that it was changing between the two occasionally. There is something definitely to me special about the feel and that tone, particularly how things sort of don't get woofy, especially when you're playing chords. Like there's a tightness to it as well as the soupiness that's really difficult for me to recreate. But if you want to try that tone, because I thought in its own right, I was finding the Helix tone actually really inspiring to play as well. It'll be in the Gumroad folder. Let me know if you thought it got close. If you spotted it immediately in the intro, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of you out there with way better ears than me. But nevertheless, I thought it was kind of two inspiring tones to play with, and one of them, you know, all tube all the way, the other all digital all the way. So, I don't know, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope this doesn't offend any of you. But yeah, great tube tone. If you didn't know, would you be able to, you know, hear that those were tubes in the intro? Did you spot that there were some bits where there weren't? I'd love to know your thoughts. And yeah, Helix Native, all I was doing is just plugging a guitar straight into that and emulating what is otherwise quite an expensive kind of signal chain, right? Like a Deluxe Reverb, a tube driver, so together those would be like 1,500, like $2,000. Into a Fryette Power Station, it's another grand. So yeah, I don't know, let me know your thoughts. Cheers!